Welcome. I'm shooting this video is for my capstone project, for my senior project. I'm graduating from the State College of Florida as in the bachelor program, the Energy Technology Management program. For the senior project, what we're planning on doing is that for the summer semester, I started a business called NVES Energy Solutions Consulting Group. My plans is to consult government officials, government, property owners, places that have large areas. Reason being is that I devised a business model where if I acquire renewables in bulks and apply them to these areas, especially in government, because there's nobody in government that's actually retrofitting commercial governmental buildings, public schools, hospitals, and making them green. The issue that I notice is that most of the companies or small businesses or whatever, they want to go green, but the cost is far more than what they could allocate at this point in order to do it. They have to go out and find outside sources in order to get it done. That's what I've noticed since I've been here at the school. My thinking is that I wanted to bridge that gap, provide the solutions, the system, to these commercial business owners, property owners, whatever you want to call them, by having them still allocate the same annual budgetary item as far as a budgetary item of energy or whatever, depending on the utilities and stuff, and say, okay, you could constantly keep doing that, but our company will pay for those utilities, but at the same time bring in private capital in to buy the system, and then over a 10-year period, 10 to 15-year period, we'll turn over the system back. We'll turn over the system and our agreement would be over. And by that point, we'd hope that our clients are already fully green and off the grid and producing energy back into the grid. My main goal is to have every client that we have produce energy back into the grid. That's my ultimate goal. That's the ultimate challenge, is to produce energy back. And that's how in turn we get paid. That's how I get paid. And that's how my business model was to offer it free services, independent contracting services to government buildings, government agencies, public schools, commercial business owners, where we would just put the system on their on their property. We would go in and check out the operations of the building and find out which ways we could make it more efficient by applying control systems to lighting, to heating and ventilation, HVAC systems, and to computers, monitoring, IT, the whole gamut, everything. We do it all. We're like a one-stop shop. So my goal this year is to see if I could develop a system here at the school. On Friday, today is May 2nd, 2013. On Friday, I'll be scheduled to go and speak to the head of the school. And then I'm scheduled to also, I'm going to call today and speak to the city of Northport, talk to the mayor. I wanted to purchase 100 acres out off of Tropicare in Northport and produce a solar farm there. And then at the same time, go make Northport the first green city. I think if I do all this, that I want to use the school as a think tank or a brainstorming environment where I would employ the students that are coming out of the same program that I'm coming out of. My goal is in the next 15 years to maybe to hire maybe 150 to 200 energy technology managers, but I'm thinking that's just a conservative amount thinking that once the match strikes and the fire gets started, it's going to be, because this type of business model makes sense. The way it makes sense is that it doesn't cost our clients any additional money out of pocket to do business with us. And the thing that makes us work hard is that we don't get paid unless we get you to net zero and above, which I think that's an incentive to go above and beyond the call of duty. That's one of my mottos, above and beyond the call of duty. Let me pull out my schedule sheet or milestone. It was first supposed to be for this week, but we're on Thursday now, and I just got done with my spring classes, which I passed with all A's. Congratulations, tap me on the back, huh? Okay, here are some of the stuff that we need to do. Hopefully I'm in good range and you can see me. But this is some of the stuff that I came up with a little milestone list for NVES milestones. NVES is just the short abbreviation version of New Vision Energy Solutions Consulting Group. Okay, we have 6 things that we're supposed to do this week. First is we're supposed to contact the EPA, contact them and establish our business objectives and a letter of support. Basically telling them that we want to produce solar, we want to make a solar farm in Florida, and we want to produce over 2 megawatts of energy. Next is that we needed to call the territorial utility providers here in the county of Sarasota County. Florida Power and Light is our territorial utility provider. I wanted to get an agreement from them, a solid, no word for it agreement, saying that I want something that there's a case where they could use the avoided cost rate. I just said avoided cost rate, but it's called something different. I don't have it in front of me now, but it's basically saying that right now they're paying 7 cents per kilowatt an hour. So if they wanted to me, it seems like it's a deterrent factor where they could say, you know what, we don't want to pay the 7 cents, and the avoided cost rate is 3 cents or 3.5 cents. We'll pay you half. So we could go back and sell lit at a profit, which it would make sense, but if we're trying to get the economy and we're trying to save the world, a territorial provider, utility provider shouldn't be using the avoided cost rate. That's bad business. It shouldn't be done. It shouldn't even have been put in as far as law that a company would be able to do that. I don't know how that happened, who dropped the ball, but it's wrong. Okay, now go to the next one. I wanted to talk to the county and the school officials on board and get them on board with the concept. I wanted to get an independent contractor agreement and a letter of support from them also. And I explained that earlier. Then I wanted to call my financial advisor and present the documentation and present a presentation on the repayment plan. And our long-term commitment to doing business with them. We want to build long-term relationships here with everybody that we do business with. That's our main motto. Then we want to contact the manufacturer and installer and get an initial written proposal to do business and a follow-up phone call. Price structuring. We want the price structure to where we would get our supplies at wholesale and not retail, and how we want to have a long association with our suppliers and our installers. And we require documents on their ability to carry out the objectives in a professional manner, just basically like a resume of past work that's been done and satisfactory work, just to kind of know that they have experience in installing systems of this caliber. Okay, and we would commence to phase 2, the phases of the projects, and then establish the foundation of the building business structure and reporting, basically setting the foundation of how we're going to get reporting back, how we're going to do our accounting, and how we're going to manage when we get our associates on board on compensation and long-term benefits and all that. This is just the initial introduction video. I hope you got a lot from this. Another one's coming soon. This is just the marker of what I'm doing, progress. Thank you for your time and have a good day now.